The Ugly Duckling. Illustrated by Manal Groud. In a cozy little pond surrounded by tall reeds and graceful willow trees, there lived a family of ducks. Among them was a duckling unlike the others. His feathers were not smooth and sleek like his siblings, instead, they were rough and gray. His siblings teased him, calling him Ugly Duckling, which made him sad. Feeling out of place, the Ugly Duckling decided to explore the world beyond the pond. He waddled through meadows and fields until he stumbled upon a group of farm animals. They, too, laughed at his appearance, and the Ugly Duckling felt even more alone. With a heavy heart, he continued his journey until he found himself in a dense forest. There, he met a wise old owl perched high in a tree. The owl listened to the Ugly Duckling's tale of woe and nodded sympathetically. "Dear Duckling," said the owl, "do not let the words of others define your worth. You are not an ugly duckling, you are a beautiful swan." The Ugly Duckling was stunned. Could it be true? Was he really a swan? As days passed, the Ugly Duckling grew stronger and more confident. He embraced his uniqueness and began to see himself in a new light. One day, while swimming in a shimmering lake, he caught sight of his reflection. To his amazement, he saw a magnificent swan with graceful feathers and a long, elegant neck. Tears of joy welled up in his eyes as he realized the truth: he was indeed a beautiful swan. And with that realization, he flew high into the sky, joining a flock of swans gliding gracefully across the horizon. Back at the pond, the other ducks marveled at the transformation of their once ugly sibling. They realized their mistake in judging based on appearances and welcomed the swanling back with open wings. From that day forward, the beautiful swanling lived happily ever after, surrounded by friends who loved and accepted him for who he truly was. And whenever he looked back on his journey, he remembered the wise words of the old owl: "True beauty lies not in outward appearance, but in the kindness and courage that reside within." The end. Questions. How did the other animals make the Ugly Duckling feel? What did the wise old owl tell the Ugly Duckling? How did the Ugly Duckling feel when he saw his reflection in the lake? What did the Ugly Duckling become at the end of the story? Why is it important to be kind to others, even if they look different? What lesson did the Ugly Duckling learn about being himself? Can you think of a time when you felt different from others? How did you handle it? Why do you think the other ducks accepted the Ugly Duckling at the end of the story? What do you think makes someone truly beautiful? How would you describe the Ugly Duckling's journey? The moral of the Ugly Duckling is about self-acceptance and the importance of looking beyond outward appearances. It teaches us that true beauty lies within, and everyone has their own unique qualities that make them special. The story encourages kindness, empathy, and acceptance of others, regardless of their differences. It also emphasizes the idea that everyone has the potential to grow and transform into something beautiful when they embrace who they truly are.